I'm not returning my shopping cart. And you can judge me all you want. I'm not getting my groceries into my car, getting my children into the car, and then leaving them in the car to go return the cart. So if you're gonna give me a dirty look, fuck off.
What do you mean, f off? F you.
Your cart, just fucking return your cart.
I know it boggles my mind too how many people, including myself, have a strong reaction on a shopping cart video.
And now to a grocery cart controversy gaining a lot of traction online.
Welcome back to That Liminal Period. It's your girl, Chun-Li Shoddy. Today I want to take a look at a viral TikTok video that's gone around of a TikTok psychologist that is saying that she will not put back her grocery carts when out shopping with her kids.
I'm not returning my shopping cart. And you can judge me all you want. I'm not getting my groceries into my car, getting my children into the car, and then leaving them in the car to go return the cart. So if you're gonna give me a dirty look, fuck off.
On that video, she received a lot of criticism and it did spark a lot of conversations. And there were even some moms that tried to respond with helpful hints, right? I'm a single disabled mama. I have a placard and thus park in handicapped spots. I rely on the cart to help me walk and still walk the cart to the corral and hobble back to my car. And how does psychologist Dr. Leslie respond to this suggestion? I want women to feel empowered to trust their intuition if they feel unsafe. Ignore judgment. Risk isn't worth it and our lives are precious. I have seen lives destroyed. I hope you never don't. I hope you never don't. I hope you never don't. Okay, yeah, no, I read that right. But yeah, that was Dr. Leslie's response to the video. And following these responses, because this was a copy and paste comment that she had for every criticism on that page. She is just trying to make it feel as though the parking lot of these grocery stores are so dangerous for her and her kids that she can't put back the cart. Like, I don't get it.
May 31st, and about 6 million people have freaked out over me not returning my shopping cart because my kids are in the car. So I want to give you some statistics. Last year, 265 children were abducted in parking lots in America. Half of those were sexually assaulted. As a single mom returning your shopping cart, you are prime for a predator to watch and grab you. In many states, it's actually illegal to turn your car on and walk away. Many comments said that they would turn the car on, leave the air on for the kids, and go return the shopping cart. Well, in Los Angeles, in one particular parking lot, that's at least a 12-minute walk. You could go to jail. There are reports from the Bureau of Justice saying 10% of crimes occur in parking lots. If you get to a parking lot, you should look at the lighting, you should look at security guards, you should look at how the parking lot is laid out. If it feels safe, go return your cart. If it doesn't feel safe, trust your gut, trust your intuition, and keep you and your family safe.
So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that her stats are accurate since this is what she does for a living. And I don't mean TikTok, I mean being a psychologist. I assume that she is using best practices and using peer-reviewed studies. And it's unfortunate, those numbers, any number is too high when you're talking about child abduction or any type of crime in general. You know, like, it is a fact of reality, and that is something that we deal with as a society, and we're trying to come up with solutions with it. However, it is still sad, right? Regardless of what the number is. I guess my question is, how did the kids get into the cart to begin with? And were these risks irrelevant beforehand and it only matters now that it's convenient for these risks to matter? Or what is it? Like, and this is not me trying to victim blame and me trying to whatever, but this is her excuse as to why she's not putting the carts back. Did these statistics not matter when she got the cart in the first place? She mentioned that there was like a 12-minute walk in a parking lot somewhere in California. Did that 12-minute walk did not exist beforehand? I guess I'm just asking the relevance of these stats.
Hey guys, I gotta show you something. I am at the grocery store. I am without my kids. I'm safe. It's morning and I'm returning my shopping cart, and not just one of those thingies you talk about, to the actual front of the store.
Okay, so yeah, really, she is capable of putting the shopping cart back. So I'm not really sure why this video went viral or the initial video went viral, although I do understand why it went viral just due to the nature of the algorithm and how it does spark polarizing conversations. And I found this phenomena, I guess you can call it, this 15 minutes of fame that she had, actually very interesting, because if you guys aren't familiar, there actually is a theory that's been floating around for the past 4 or 5 years, and it's called the shopping cart theory. Actually, I found someone that created a video stitching hers explaining the shopping cart theory, and I want to share it with you guys.
The shopping cart theory suggests that one of the best litmus tests for someone's morality and ability to self-govern is whether or not they'll replace a shopping cart. Now, the reason for this is that shopping cart replacement is usually very convenient, very straightforward, and almost always the right thing to do morally. Unless there is a severe emergency, you should always be returning the shopping cart. There just is no other way around it. But there's no real actual consequence to not returning a shopping cart. So if someone just doesn't do it, it has major implications for their moral character and ability to self-govern. The original post that actually put forward the shopping cart theory says that anyone who doesn't put their shopping cart back is no better than an animal, an absolute savage that can only be coerced into doing what's right by the threat of law coming down upon them.
Not gonna lie, that seems a little extreme the way he's breaking it down, but I know what he totally means. And there's actually an entire theory that was written about it, and this is just the summary of it. People who do not put back the shopping cart lack self-governance. They lack the ability to actually do the right thing if there isn't a consequence imposed upon them. So when you don't put back a shopping cart, there actually is no consequence. I mean, yes, you might get a little bit of stare and judgment from people around you, but for these people, they don't feel this shame, they don't feel this guilt, because it's society imposed, right? So therefore, they're not going to do it.
But let's look at the excuses that this woman uses. She says that it's dangerous for her to leave her children in the car so that she can go put the shopping cart back. But the truth is, there was at some point where the children had to be either taken or left behind to get the shopping cart in the first place. So I don't know if this was just like really, really good satire or rage bait or whatever, because it actually has so many philosophical implications for morality. When you say, hey, I'm not going to do this, but you did these things to put yourself in that situation, you have to accept responsibility for whatever you're going to get a shopping cart, you're going to put it back. Society should expect that. And it's so simple and so easy. And I love that there are so many things we can learn from this.
Overall, I think that this video was created intentionally. This original video that went viral, that has over 12 million TikTok views, has been shared thousands of times. It's made its way onto Comedy Central as well as all over YouTube. And I think it was done intentionally. She is a psychologist. She understands how to make things go viral somewhat. You know, like
a very controversial and divisive topic. Look at the camera so people think you're actually talking to them. Be intentionally provocative by maybe adding a swear word.
Even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. And I think she struck gold with this. However, I do think that she should have used this not only as an opportunity to fearmonger and create more stress and anxiety around women who do put their carts away currently, by bringing up all of the crime stats and child trafficking, child kidnapping statistics. I think that what she should do is maybe talk about the solutions, talk about what can you do. Hey, if you're a mom that is concerned at the grocery store, do XYZ. And I think that would be a much better conversation for current day society. Right? Because we already know the way that conversation happens and the way that when things go viral happens, it's because of the polarity. It's because of the controversy. People are going to be swinging from right to left. People are going to be opposed to each other. And then there are going to be some people that completely flop their behavior because they see how the judgment is. Like, perhaps there are women that are concerned. And this is why I say she should have just used this opportunity to talk about solutions, because maybe there are some minority of women that are concerned, Or maybe there are a number of women that currently don't pay enough attention to their children. So that's where you need to bring the attention to. So I don't have the solutions for it because I don't really understand the problem, to be quite honest. This was just a viral TikTok video and I wanted to see what the big deal was. But if we're talking about child kidnapping or any type of crimes, then I think we need to just turn to the experts and the professional. I'm not her. But anyways, I've enjoyed this conversation. I hope you guys did too. I look forward to speaking again with you guys next time. Bye.